This is Cold City. I got this recently from Fawn Trodden, which I believe is a spy game, maybe. It's like my story game area, I guess. What do we got up here? We have Dragon Warriors, which I tried to run once at a convention, but I couldn't get any players for it. I don't think anybody really had heard of the game, and they just didn't really know what to expect. But we got Dragon Warriors and the Bestiary there. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Getting old, I guess. Oh, we got more stuff up here. Alright. We have, I picked this up recently, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the core book, and the Magic Box, which I believe is just like extra stuff and things you can add to the game, you know, typical splat book kind of stuff. This, the RPGS Your Fantasy Toolkit Supersetting, compiled by Sebastian, Nolinquisitor, Allard, and I actually put one of the kingdoms in here. If I had it marked, I'd show you. But, I think it was Roth Eng was my thing there. I had it printed up, and it's kind of dark when I had it printed up, but it's free to download. I don't have the, the link with me at the moment, so I don't know if I can share that for you. This is a campaign I ran for a while, Dogs in the Vineyard. That kind of graphic there. But yeah, it's just got things inside there, names and all kinds of sins and evil things that people did in town, all the demonic influence that happened that messed things up. I think that's mostly what I got up there. What else is this? Oh, this is my, I printed out Assassin X, which is an awful game about serial killers. And I ran it even in a more awful fashion. I had a family of them, and they just did absolutely just abhorrent stuff in a series of one-shots I ran. And everyone keeps asking me to run it again. It's like, dude, it was so much fun. It's like, yeah, but it was, I think, you know, I figured out what my limits are, and it was in that game, so I'm going to give myself a little break there. Geez, that was only one shelf. Okay, this is going to be a series of videos, I think. So we're going down through the shelf still. We have the Dungeon Alphabet, which is just a series of A through Z and different things that there's reference charts and tables to roll on. So it's part of the OSR. We have the Inn of Lost Heroes, a printed out adventure that I did up for my gaming convention. And Small Niche Games is who puts this stuff out. And I recommend that one. That's a lot of fun. Alright. Central Casting, Heroes of Legend. Really recommend this. It's really hard to come by, though, for random tables and ideas for fleshing out your character's background. And we just got a kind of a miscellaneous bunch here. Dragons at Dawn, which was supposed to be the first fantasy game system based off of, oh geez, I'm going to Dave Arneson's stuff, but I've heard it's not really that at all. He kind of took some liberties with things. This is just some random stuff that I have. City Book 7, King's River Bridge, and I'm not even sure who puts this out. It's Archer Books and Games for Flying Buffalo. So just a random RPG thing, kind of systemless. Palladium, Adventures in the Northern Wilderness. I picked this up for my Marth Ice World setting. Caravan to Tiern. It's a solitary adventure for Tunnels and Trolls. It's fun. I didn't realize I had any Tunnels and Trolls stuff. The Isle of Dark Smoke, and this is, again, it's another Tunnels and Trolls thing. I must have picked those up at the same time. The Nameless City, this is an adventure for Swords and Wizardry. What else do I got over here? I have the classic Dungeons and Dragons Rules Adventure Book. I don't know if this is in a box set or what, but I got it for like $1. Ravenloft, Monstrous Compendium, Penances 1 and 2. Wish I could talk. Out of all the Ravenloft stuff, it's the only thing I didn't give up because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. I gave those to Artistic Soul 347, I think, back in the day. We got some stuff here from Roll Aids. We got Dwarves, and I don't know if this is Roll Aids too or what. Ice Elves, yeah, it's Roll Aid stuff. Elven Banner. I don't know, I just got those because apparently I need more stuff on my shelf. This was put out by James Raggi before he did the Limitations of Flame Princess stuff, the random esoteric creature generator, and you can make some really bizarre things, and probably even maybe too bizarre at times for campaigns. But if you make something with this, your characters really won't know what it is or what its weaknesses are, etc. I'd given away Savage Worlds a while back, but I'm trying to come back around to it maybe. Try to get over that weird fear I have of different dice step mechanics. I don't even know if fear is the right word, just dislike. Gemstones, because, yeah, you can pluck them out of some eyes of some things. I'll get to that. I guess I should get this here. So this is a bunch of old stuff here. And let's see if I can find it. My kids are going to jump in real quick. We have the first fantasy campaign by Dave Arneson. And I'm kind of glad to have that. And also have the Wraith Overlord from Judges Guild. And just random stuff. Wizards and Cleric Spells. I think this is from one of the D&D box sets. I'm not sure which one. Maybe it was a one-shot. Quest for the Heartstone. D&D Adventure. What do we got here? I think I just stripped it. Whoops. Red Arrow, Black Shield. Another adventure. We have Frontier Forts of Kelnor by Judges Guild. I can't remember where I got this stuff. I think a lot of this stuff was given to me. Descent into the Depths of the Earth. This is... oh, which one is this? Huh. Actually, I paid a little bit too much for that, probably. But I kind of wanted to start running some of the old D&D adventures. AD&D Shaman. And what's this here? The Shapeshifter. This is a printout. Well, probably an early printout, actually. A new class for D&D. Pyramid of the Dragon. This is another small niche games adventure. I had a lot of fun running that with Labyrinth Lord. And this one's really beat up. This is some old character sheets for D&D. They have little doodles and drawings on them. It's probably too bright to see them. And I played a one-shot of Castles and Crusades. I have that. And what do I have here? X-Crawl. Maximum, apparently. I don't know. It's like an adventure series that they put out. Alright, so just to kind of go through these quick, we got some New World of Darkness, World of Darkness Armory, more random papers. I think this is all art stuff. I'm just going to set that down here for now. Over there. Alright, so we have a bunch of Changeling stuff here, I believe, and Hunter stuff, all kinds of campaign prep that I've done. This is a section I tore out of my college book because it had like information I thought I could use in a campaign. I set a lot of campaigns at my local community college. Some notebooks. I take copious amount of notes when I run a game, especially if I'm trying to learn the setting. Here's my Changeling, the Lost stuff. Got Changeling Lost, which this game is gorgeous. You know, I've done reviews and stuff of this, but yeah, it's amazing. Got Winter Masks. Rites of Spring. I guess I can show them. If you can see them. Swords of Dawn. Equinox Road. So yeah, I have definitely run Changeling. I have not run my Rules Cyclopedia, though. You know, there's so many versions of D&D out there. But this is like the Races class version, and sort of this is based off of the 5 Beckamy books. Oh, what do I got in here? I think I printed out. This is like the let's see, Advanced Edition Companion for Labyrinth Lord, and a couple other things I printed out. That was for my Garv's Hill Mega Dungeon campaign. This is all my basic fantasy stuff. Chaotic Caves, Adventure Anthology 1, Monkey Isle, Fortress, Tomb, and Tower, Morgan's Fort. And these are dirt cheap to get in print. I believe they're on Amazon. Well worth your time. But that's one I haven't actually run yet either. Red Tide, which is an interesting island setting that has this like evil sort of demonic redness that's like encroaching upon the island. It's taking over the rest of the world except for, you know, that island that they're living on. So there's like Hell Kings, and yeah, it's cool. I think I did a review of that a long time ago. Got Gary Gygax's World Builder, which, to be frank, I was kind of disappointed in it. Yes, there's some interesting things in here, but it wasn't as thorough as like the AD&D World Builder's Guide that I might have or might not have. I might have lost that. got Mystara, Night of the Vampire. This is one of those audio CD games. I think I might have played that when I was younger. Not real sure. This is all the prep I did for Keep on the Borderlands. So we got the adventure there, and then we have the 25. Yeah, look at this. Lots of garbage in here. The 25th anniversary. These are all the rooms that I did. I did a little map of that and posted on YouTube a while back. So we got that. I've never really done anything with Forgotten Realms. So that's another setting that I have yet to really experience anything with. Maybe with 5th edition I'll do that. But we have the 3rd edition, Forgotten Realms campaign setting, the Dragons of Faerun, Faiths and Avatars, that's AD&D, and then the box set. And I think there's more stuff in here because it feels full. We have Storm Riders, and just everything that comes in the box set itself. So maybe one day I'll get some Forgotten Realms action on. I don't know. So I guess that's my shame. I picked this up at my local convention, The Inheritance, from Mischief Incorporated, which is like old school Renaissance. And haven't actually run that yet, but I was trying to support the guy who was there. We have Petty Gods, which is an awesome book with just local deities. So this whole thing is just monsters that are deities or little things that people worship. It's just a huge book, too. It's expanded. I think that was a old school Renaissance project. I think Fontrodden gave me this, too. So Shadow of the Demon Lord and the companion to it. That might be... I'm running Warhammer right now. Warhammer, this, and the Midnight setting all kind of have like a similar vibe. So, yeah, I like all that stuff, dark fantasy. The next thing here is, this is the printout I did of Deep Carbon Observatory. I love that cover. You know, I have a crappy printer, but I ran this in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons and had a blast doing it. So, making a mess here. We'll go down to the next shelf. Okay, next shelf down. We have the Storyteller's Handbook for Vampire the Masquerade. We have The Dirty Secrets of the Black Hand, which is kind of an infamous reputation. This is just another one-shot that I was running for my gaming club. And it's kind of nice to be able to just pull out one of these folders here and have some characters and stuff if I ever want to run it again. Funny enough, I don't tend to do that. We have the Guide to Camarilla, Player's Guide, I think that's for 2nd edition. The Anar Cookbook, Guide to the Sabbat, and this is a beautiful book here. The Book of Nod, just lots of illustrations all the way throughout. I've always been kind of disappointed when I run Vampire. I don't think I'm very good at it, so, but I do like to try every once in a while.